Hello, and welcome back to Depth Perception. We discuss movies and dive into how films direct the way we experience them. We create a perception of sound. A perception of sight. With a dimension of mind. Mm-hmm. We move into a land of both shadow and substance. Of themes and ideas. I don't know how much shadow and substance we're going to get into this episode, but...
entertainment.
3.12. Brought to you by the phrase Rom-Coms.
Let's go.
Mr. Vozly.
Yes.
Joined by Maximum Charisma himself, KMax.
Hey, yo. What?
And the ever-improving Tin Man.
Hello.
How do you guys feel about this one?
I feel real good about it. Tin Man is fully lubed. Because the Tin Man, you got the oil can.
Oh, man.
My goodness.
I guess so.
See, it works on multiple levels.
Chris met me in the parking lot beforehand.
Yes.
Got a pregame for this one.
Hey.
This wasn't related to the lube thing?
No, the lube came first, and then the pregame.
$20 is $20.
This may be the most unfit group of people to do an episode on rom-coms. And our recording may only last 20 minutes, but we're going to have some fun in any case.
That's the plan.
We're looking forward to it. Let's go. We love the rom-coms.
Who's we? No.
It's just me and him.
I'm just going to interview you guys. Here are the talking points.
Oh, we can't even stop it either.
Can't stop it.
Can't stop. Why would you want to?
We're going to ask, how much do we enjoy rom-coms compared to other genres? To you, what needs to be in a rom-com to be classified as a romantic comedy? What makes Hallmark movies so dang magnetic to some people? Along with that, I'm also going to ask if their sole purpose is to make their audience feel good.
That's my caveat, Mel.
He's got range over there. If belonging is the most comfort we feel in a movie, and laughter is also at the top of that list, then why aren't rom-coms our personal favorites? And the movies we watch most. We as in us three anyway. That could be changed for a lot of people that only watch those types of movies.
I was going to say, speak for yourself.
Yeah. And then we'll end it off with, we're each going to present one rom-com to discuss at the end. All right, so let's start off with, how much do we enjoy rom-coms compared to other genres?
Okay.
And this is a personal question. This whole episode is going to be more personal rather than like broad scope. That's going to be what our thoughts are.
I just want to make a statement to both of you guys before we get started.
Uh-oh.
I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody,
Oh, I'm flattered.
you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
That's a quote.
No, I mean that.
Well, thank you. I'm taken, but...
Crap.
What has this all been for, Mr. Vozly?
3 seasons down the drain. My posturing has ended. Good day, sir.
Whining and dining.
That was just from when Harry met Sally, and I wanted to start the show off with
Yes.
with
Beauty.
that
I
classic
believe that
rom-com
might
quote.
be the... Is that the first modern romantic comedy?
I don't know if it is, but I like it.
I
'Cause you wanted
remember
to start-
hearing that. It was like Sleepless in Seattle. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember
You
hearing
got
somewhere
mail was around there, I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
what is the first modern romantic comedy?
Good question. So you want to know
Anyway,
what we
yeah,
feel
yes.
about
Yeah,
it.
how do you guys enjoy
Let's go
them?
with Tin Man first, then, after my
Okay.
stupid quote.
Yeah, no,
this
he
isn't
had a-
like a ranking thing. This isn't, where is it your favorite, is your least favorite? It's more just,
Okay. All right. I enjoy them. 7.
seventh best. There are
I enjoy
6 movie genres to me.
Yeah. I enjoy them very much. There's a good chunk of romantic comedies that I've seen in theaters with friends, with the missus. I don't think I've ever seen one by myself, but that I enjoy the story. I enjoy the plot. There isn't any depth. I'm not analyzing I'm not looking for themes. I am just enjoying it as a consumer. Like it is just a let's see where this journey takes me. Along for the ride. Laughs, I hope, ensue. And if the plot does its job, I enjoy it even more. There are movies that I really like that are in my top 50 that are romantic comedies. There are some that I've seen that I was like, it had its moments. But I enjoy them very much, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I enjoy romantic comedies more than people think I might enjoy them.
Yeah,
I could see
based
that.
on my
I can see that for sure.
Based on your nickname?
based on my personality, my nickname, my voice, my
The fact that he doesn't
body
have
language.
a heart.
But yeah, no.
Now, so if you were to go to the movie theater and you're by yourself, there's the newest superhero movie, there's like a horror movie, and there's romantic comedy. Which one did you choose?
Is Ryan
if you're by
Gosling in
yourself?
this? No, I don't know.
He's in all three of them, actually.
It all depends. Depends on the movie. Depends on what I saw in the trailer. Depends on what. If I'm by my, I don't think I've seen one movie by myself, and I didn't enjoy it, and I left the movie.
Is that
No, I've seen two. I've seen two movies by myself, and one of them was Meet the Spartans. One of them was Meet the Spartans, and I walked out of it. And I went to go see a romantic drama. Atonement was a much better movie than Meet the Spartans.
which is interesting. I mean,
So I had gotten
high variance with level of movie.
The missus wanted to see Atonement so bad. I go, Meet the Spartans was right on the tail of like Scary Movie 2 and 3 or something like that. So I'm like, oh, this might be right in that same vein. So I was thinking Scary Movie 2, 3, and it was not at that level. And so I'm like, screw this. I'm going to go watch Atonement. And after watching it, I was like, oh, yeah, Atonement was a better movie. And just outright. But that was one of... I think that's the only movie I've ever walked out of. Meet the Spartans. Sorry if you're...
Sorry if that's
if you're a big Meet the Spartans fan, sorry.
You just offended that guy.
Yeah, that one guy that really liked
That
it.
guy in
My
Poughkeepsie.
wife was in the other theater, so that's why.
Did you grow up with like rom-coms playing? Like, did
I
like
think
your family
so.
watch a lot
I
of
think
them?
my mom and dad did a lot. Like they like it was a family thing because I know my aunts and my uncle, like uncles on both sides of the family, they would go see movies, and that would be not an uncommon thing. Or the Tonemas would come out, and that would be a movie. They all went to go see the movie together. So having them around was always like, hey, it's funny, it's relational, it's whatever. Like we didn't come from a really broken home, so the relationship wasn't really like an issue. Like we could see the inner workings or the issues that they were trying to work through in a relationship. Was like it was relatable and it was funny. So I don't know. I felt like it was common. It was common. It was a regular occurrence.
It was they're more relatable. Like, you know, you get period pieces, World War II movies and whatever, and it gets a little bit hard to relate to the context of what they're talking about. But a lot of rom-coms are, well, we're trying to make you laugh and we're trying to make you feel comfortable.
And it's in like the social
those are pretty
norms.
universal things.
Yeah, and it's in like the social norms that we are currently abiding by. I feel like.
KMax.
Love them. Love me a rom-com. Love them. I don't know if they're my absolute favorite, but they're above.
Ooh, so his might be more than 7.
Well, no, yeah, definitely more than 7. They're above.
Out of 8?
They're honestly above for like, because again, I like the surface.
That one guy who heard that, sorry.
I like them a lot because they're easy. They're easily consumable. And because they're comfortable. And all the reasons you're saying, remember when you were giving the intro, they were saying, if these are some of the best feelings, then why aren't they our favorites? And I'm thinking, they probably aren't my favorites because I'm so drawn to like historical dramas and like dramas.
Don't answer that question yet, then.
Okay.
or any further in depth.
Further.
Yeah, I really enjoy.
I like laughing.
Well, I mean, why aren't they our top thing that we watch? Anyway, don't go too much deper into that.
Okay.
I don't even think I answered that question.
Good, because that's later.
Yeah. I'll say this, and I do enjoy the comfort of a rom-com, and I do want to believe in true love, and I want to believe in the corniness and the like an instant feed me now, I like a yummy payoff. And
Yeah.
rom-coms are all about the yummy payoff, man. They give it to you. They give the people what they want. And
Do
it's
you-
easily digestible to me.
Do you recall any rom-coms that have disappointed you? Like the story-wise, not the movie-making wise, but the story-wise.
Love Actually.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Probably.
Is it the Christmas one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That one where it's like, hey, all the cheaters are going to work out good in this movie. Is that the one? Yeah.
And then
All
there's
the
also,
liars are going to get a happy ending. How does this make sense?
And I think when it's almost like a, again, I have sisters. To give some context, I have my three oldest in my family are sisters, so we're surrounded by a lot of rom-com type stuff, type things. And also, like, we watch movies all the time, and we watch action and adventure. When my dad pulled from the video file, it was always like Adventures with Remo Williams and stuff like that,
okay.
and those, cool adventure. And then the karate movies, all the kind of foreign kung fu movies and stuff,
nice.
action movies and Rambo movies and all that stuff. But like, we would balance it out. Like, my family still enjoys, like, my mom and sisters are home. They're watching either the Hallmark movies or they're watching rom-coms. Like
I will say,
The
I do
Proposal.
not think a Hallmark movie and a rom-com are the same. I think there's things that cross over, but I don't think that they can
They're not exclusive.
they're not exclusively.
yeah, they're not exclusive for sure. But I like
Okay.
them. I think just pretty basically, I like them. They're comfortable. I like them a lot.
Nice.
I like them more than a lot of the movies that we watch on here. If I'm being honest, because they're easily accessible to me. I don't have to think.
Voz just like dragging us to hell for half of our movies.
But I'll reference this later too, but so the relationship between Hallmark and rom-com, I liken to the idea of, like, you could say, like, slasher and horror to me anyway, where it's almost a separate little genre, but it's going to get lumped into the other one when it's broad strokes.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I see that. But I'll go into that a little bit later. So for me, I would say that my enjoyment of rom-coms is selective. If there are certain aspects to a rom-com, I may enjoy the movie very much. But depending on who I'm discussing with, those aspects may declassify a movie to becoming a romantic comedy, kind of pushing the boundaries of how you'd classify things.
Okay.
So, like, if I say I really like this, but I don't see it as a romantic comedy,
Okay.
other people would say, see, I knew you liked them.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I think mostly if the first part of the phrase doesn't hold up as much to the second part, i.e., much more comedy than romance. Like say American Pie movies, where it is about this character falling for that character, but there's a lot more raunchy comedy than there is romance. Like, is it still a romantic comedy, or is it just a comedy? Like that sort of thing.
Right.
I think overall, though, I probably enjoy other genres more than your traditional rom-com. To quote Iago from Aladdin, there's a big surprise. I think I'm going to have a heart attack and die from that surprise. But like I said, selective, though, because there's probably movies in my, if I were to give a top 50, there's probably a handful of movies that are going to be in there. Like Grease, but another one that's kind of pushing the boundary.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That'd be fringe romantic comedy.
Right,
if,
and
if at all.
It's musical, but the core of it is this, trying to get Danny to realize, like, you don't have to worry about being a, label
Greaser.
however you
Yeah.
want. It's about this relationship with Sandy and getting her back, and then her kind of reciprocating that, like, okay, well, if you're looking for that, I can put on this jacket, and if you're describing what's going on in there, it may be a rom-com, and then in that case, yeah, it's way up there in my favorite movies, So to you guys, again, personally, I'm going to ask what needs to be in a rom-com to be classified as a romantic comedy. So talking about some common tropes that need to be in a rom-com. We did this for the Western episode last season. I think what I'll do is we'll keep going around and around, and we each bring up a trope or an attribute to what we think of that belongs in a rom-com, and we'll just kind of keep going, discuss, and keep going around and around.
Okay. I did the thing where I did as minimal as possible on to encompass everything necessary, to give it more broad understanding, not to like find all these fine opposite Chris.
There's a footnote that says "See Christmas episode."
Yeah, is Christmas involved at all? Then that's it. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to play the villain every episode.
KMax, do you want to start us off? Give us like a trope or
Sure.
a description or something that a rom-com needs.
Sure, romantic love or the pursuit of it. Mm-hmm. That's essential.
Yeah.
To the plot. It has to be essential to the plot.
Romantic love specifically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had something very similar. I just worded it slightly different, and then I'm just going to piggyback off of his for a prevailing central storyline following a relationship in question.
Oh,
Pretty much the same thing, though. That's
I mean, yeah, more emphasis on, like, I don't care what the rest of your story is, but we need to be following this
that
relationship.
has to be like your plot hinges on this relationship, however it meanders in the story.
I'm gonna put in here. I have got a bunch, so I'm just gonna go.
All right,
feel good. So for me, a romantic comedy is feel good. If you have something different than feel good, I think you start to not think of it as a rom-com.
I say like 80-20.
What? So I asked him if there's ever been one that's disappointed. Can you think of a rom-com that gives you kind of like
Every rom-com should have a moment where there's a moment of loss, misinterpretation,
I like the
a lost opportunity, something where there's kind of a, oh man, that was supposed to work out and it didn't, and maybe come back and it gets resolved afterwards. But there should
by
be
the end though, do you not feel good?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but
so
that's why it's meant like 80-20, like 80% feel good, 10 to 20%.
Oh, you mean in a single
percent?
like
Yes,
contains,
in total.
Okay,
In total,
so
yes.
not in general.
Just all feel good.
All rom-coms, 80% of them are feel good, 20% are
Yes,
not feel good.
correct.
So not that.
Not that way. Yeah, no.
Okay.
80% of your storyline is feel good, with like 10 to 20% being that.
Right. But like, I mean, we've seen plenty of movies in this podcast where they're not feel good by the end.
Like 90, 95.
80-20.
Yeah.
I'd say 80-20.
Yeah, it's like 80-20 depressing despair.
Depending on how you look at it.
Skinnamarink.
Mamma Mia was pretty depressing.
I don't disagree.
Those are all jokes, by the way. You should laugh at jokes. KMax, back to you.
Okay, enemies to lovers.
I did have that too.
Yeah. So you got they start off not liking each other, and they find something that they hadn't seen before.
We're not so different.
Yeah. After all, the things that used to annoy me are quite dainty. I've taken a shine to them.
Nice.
Tin Man.
I got comedic elements throughout.
I like that too.
It's not one character. It's not one section. It should be sewn into
A
the
sprinkle
fabric
of comedy.
Yes, or more so, but throughout it entirely. 80-20.
So, I had enemies become lovers, but I also have friends evolve to lovers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that one is specifically, like, it feels like every Hallmark movie that's in, where, this person that I never knew could be a romantic interest.
And the Hallmark one where he's just so blatant, like, the whole town sees it.
Yeah. Somehow neither of them,
The schleppy assistant is always saying.
That tall model is not a... I just never looked at him that way. He took off his glasses and it's like, oh my gosh, he's such
Like
a heartthrob.
everyone else in the town like looks like Santa. Like he's the only handsome 30-year-old guy.
Wearing a flannel, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Beard, partial doggone handsome son of a gun.
Oh, he just knew your water heater broke and can fix it. Oh.
Yeah, and can fix it. Yeah. KMax, back to you.
Okay, opposite attract. Like the rich and the poor, they somehow are drawn together. The contrasting personalities end up falling in love. Like the meanie or the wealthy or the perfectly driven person and the more casual dude. You never see them together, but they're somehow drawn together. Like there's a mysterious attraction.
Okay.
I like that. Okay, I just thought of one. Something about the character that needs to evolve in order to understand why the relationship can work. So there's like
I put in here love
epiphany.
love epiphany.
Okay.
Oh, I like
Okay.
the name of that.
That's a good way to put it. But there's like a growth that needs to occur, or something that needs to, like, blinders need to come off before they can see this new thing, whatever it is.
I also
And
have
it's-
in here mental obstacle to find love.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
along the
Yummy.
same
Perfect.
line. there.
Yeah. So it's like it's something that's immature or not developed in a character that needs to get to that new point to realize this
Tim Man's
potential.
bringing the heat today, and I'm loving it.
And that could be a mindset too, like, oh, this
Right.
person always works,
Right.
and they're working on Christmas Eve, or once they get rid of that, the proposal,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah. I'm using him for my
right.
green card.
But once you get rid of that mindset,
Once you realize who he is and his family and everything, it's like, oh, wow, this guy's actually a great person. And I was the awful person.
Sandy Bullock. Let's go.
Sandy Bullock. Ryan, your whole family owns this island? I didn't realize how much I loved you.
is that Crispin Glover again? You're doing
All the way to hell.
I have a grand display of love at the end.
Oh, that's so good.
Where that's your feel good moment is like, okay, all the conflict is gone. Wave to it, bye bye. Here's the happy, feel good moment right here. And the fringe movies seem to have it too. So like I mentioned Grease, and it's like, okay, well, he's got his Letterman's jacket on, and then here comes Sandy dressed in leather, like, hey, it's like she's doing her part too, like making everything fit. And I think of because I was going through like all the fringe romantic comedies to see how much I actually enjoy them, and so like I came across like Crocodile Dundee, and I'm thinking of at the end there where he goes to, or she goes to chase him down in the subway, and so you got the scene where he's
Walking on everyone's
walking
heads.
on people's heads, and she's yelling to the construction worker to yell to another guy to yell to him. So it's like this big display of PDA, not necessarily physically, but some sort of affection, being shown on a like almost public display here.
It's the running through the airport. It's the screaming at the concert, taking a microphone from someone.
Right.
It's the, I got something in.
And then we
all
almost
these
saw it
movies.
in the night before when
I
he
know.
proposed with the Nutcracker ball or whatever.
Really good movie. Sleeper.
I think
Is that to me?
KMax, yeah, back to
All
you.
right. Let's not forget the eccentric sidekick, the sage office assistant or coworker,
Yes.
or the witty best friend who
Betty
offers
White
advice.
in the proposal.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
offers the advice, and they're kind of a sub character. But without them, the movie wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be as comfortable or
There's
accessible.
comedic volleying between that character.
And even storytelling helps you, almost a narrator, almost remember how I use the term Jiminy Cricket,
Yes.
you sit on there just to help the audience kind of get the vibe of what's happening.
Yes.
I think that witty sidekick, eccentric,
And it can be
sidekick.
both. It can be male and female. It can be the female's best girlfriend or the male's
And
best
often
sister or something like that. Yeah.
They might even each have one.
Yes, they might each have one.
I
And
feel like
one
they-
might be
they both might have
demon on the
blinders up.
shirt. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Tin Man, what about you? What do you got? What else you got?
I pulled from way down deep to get that last one. Pass.
Pass. Okay, I got Love Triangle, which kind of highlights.
I like that too.
It highlights what the whoever the lead is, what the choice they should make.
Okay,
Because
I can see perceived love triangle in some of them. Okay, because I have a list of like just random rom-coms. I have a list, so if I'm just jumping through them real quick. I like it. I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not saying like
I think
like no, because I got 3 of them where there's none of that, but there is it in a good chunk of these, or there's even that perceived option. Let's say like The Notebook, where you should be going with James Marsden. Everything's great about him. No, my heart's with this guy. You know, like there's
it can be like a loose interpretation of love triangle.
Yeah,
to me,
because like it's an option. There's the option that's there.
So I'll take The Proposal again. I'm gonna keep using because a lot of them tread the same waters.
Just because that's your favorite in this list, you know, you don't have to.
His body was banging in that one scene.
Come out of the shower.
They accidentally bump into each other naked and wet. I get it.
Bump beauties, not bump uglies. Bump beauties. But her quote love triangle, she's got, and I think it's pretty similar. You have who you should be with, and who you're leaving behind, and in this case, you're leaving your work self behind.
Ah, okay.
So you have your love of the hustle and bustle of what you do for a living versus, this love interest and this life that you could be living.
Isn't there a love interest for him though? Wasn't it? What's her name? The blonde,
the girl that used to be the townie.
That's right.
The town.
Yeah, the townie girl that was like.
So they both
had
the proposal to me. They're both the main characters, and they both have depth. I know there's other rom-coms where it's, you have your one
defending
person.
the hell out of this, Corey.
I like it.
Maybe next time you will estimate me.
You lowered the bar up until the mics were turned on.
I know, right? He's like, maybe we'll get 5 minutes out of it. Maybe we won't.
Unless the worst topic ever.
Unless the proposal comes up.
Unless we talk about Deadpool.
Guys, you're not seeing the themes here. They're great.
Well, what about the makeover? Don't they have to have like this physical transformation? Some of them they have the makeover where the ugly duckling becomes a beautiful swan.
There's fewer that
I think there's a makeover in a lot of them, like Pretty in Pink, or you see even in like Devil Wears Prada when she actually gets dressed up, like look at her.
She finally buys into the chic.
Mm-hmm. Or like the girl that never dresses up, she's dressed up. Oh my god!
What's that?
Or they just take their glasses off and like, oh my.
What am I trying to? What movie is that?
All of them. It's all of them.
No. There's one specific movie.
She's the Man.
She's the Man was playing a literal dude. No, you know which one I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
Name it before we move on.
It's close to that. She's all that.
She's all that. That's it. Thank you. He's killing me. He's like, I know what it is. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though.
Vozly more happy than the 8 seconds prior to him saying what it was.
I remember. Anyway, he's trying to find more jabs to throw in before I think of the damn name.
Give me that bell.
She's all that, damn it.
These movies are great.
Even the teen spoof of that one was great.
Yeah. What about Oscar in The Proposal? The roles he played.
Oh my gosh,
so funny. My sisters and mom. I think that's probably one of that. And While You Were Sleeping is like a family favorite of rom-coms. We watch it every time it's on, and we'll all stop. All of us will stop what we're doing and sit and watch.
Was he the grocery store owner / stripper / something else?
He was the pharmacist. He was the tour guide. The stripper was the best.
Yeah.
When he was around.
Yeah.
Turns out, top 5 proposal. The proposal.
I spent 3.5 seasons getting you guys all lulled up for.
Yank the carpet out from under us.
Tin Man, any more come to mind before I go again?
I got none. I already was whiffing on those last ones.
I got Meet Cute.
Ah, yeah.
Some sort of Cherith Cute story. Another Arrested Development reference.
Just a funny first meeting.
Yeah, some sort of.
Oh, we bump into each other.
Yeah, we bump beauties. But.
What about the fake relationship? Like you're pretending to be this, and then along the way, like the proposal kind of, we're pretending to be this, but really, we have feelings for each other. We were just faking this all along, and I caught feelings for this person. Almost like also
As I say, we need more examples.
What is the one with
Well, I think-
Adam Sandler, the gay one, Frank and Larry or whatever?
Yeah, Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, Chuck and Larry, and he's best friends with who was that freaking smoke show in that one?
There's a ton of them.
No, the one that he's really
Oh,
attracted
the lawyer.
to.
The lawyer.
Yeah, he's really attracted
Jessica
to
Biel.
her. Yeah, Jessica Biel, and he can't express himself, so they're like
Right,
best
right.
friends, and they're like painting toenails and stuff like that. And, but it's like they have that context of their relationship, and then they end up actually falling in love at the end.
Yes.
I think that could be the love epiphany that we had mentioned also.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Well, because he has to go through that 20% of like her realizing he's not gay and has been kind of playing this game the whole time, and then have to win her back afterwards. But he's willing to do the epiphany by ruining his chances by being honest.
What about the secret? Like just keep going. Like the secret royalty or secret billionaire, right? We have those in a lot of those too. Like
I mean,
oh my gosh, he's the
stems
prince
all the
of
way
so-
back from
That's the proposal.
Cinderella.
He has his own island.
Right.
Let's see, which ones do I have in here?
I put villainless. There might be characters we don't like, but to me, there's not really like one villain where it's like that person needs to be defeated.
Right. The conflict is almost like
It's the obstacle to being in love.
Right.
It's not focused into
That's
one
interesting to
person.
me.
I feel like there can't be, because then it would not be a romantic comedy
Right.
movie. The conflict is now going to be exterior. It can't be between relationally.
Yeah.
It would affect the plot. Now the plot's different
That's
if you have
exactly
an outside
true.
source of conflict.
Yeah, we're all just as an audience. We're kind of in on it as an audience in a romantic comedy. We're in on it, and we're pulling for it.
So like, first thing that came to mind was True Lies. Like there are romantic comedy elements. It's Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
But the main plot is being driven by the spy thriller
The
portion
action
of
thriller,
it.
yeah.
And now you have an actual villain. So I kind of feel like that pulls it away from romantic comedy to like action thriller. There you go. There's an example for that one.
It's real nice.
So again, depending on how you classify things,
right.
like,
I like it.
all right, I have.
This is gotten a lot more fun than I thought it would be, and I thought it was going to be a lot of fun.
I was ready for that.
Yeah.
I was expecting this.
You didn't know I'd be throwing kidney shots at you. I have lack of major character flaws, and that might play into villainless a little bit. But there's characters that, if they have flaws or faults or whatever, it feels like they are fixed by the end. And I feel like there's other stories where it's like, nope, that, to use one of your terms, terminally flawed.
Terminally flawed.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
good.
So you don't see many of those types of characters in rom-coms because you're supposed to be made whole with the other part when you fall in love and by the end of the story.
Yeah, like the flaws in your character hinder the relationship, and then coming through them or realizing them or defeating them or growing through them, whatever it is, gets you to the point where you realize that counterpart is a match. I think, yeah. That's why there can't be too much internal flaw. You can't have a terminally flawed character.
Right, you can't have someone that's not complete, you can't have an incomplete person by the end of the story.
Right.
Right, because then they're not fulfilled, and then you don't feel like it's a complete happy ending at the end there.
It's so good.
Did you have any more, KMax?
No, I think we covered most. I think most of the ones that I had.
Okay, I had.
Yeah, what else you got?
I think the last one I had was choice between love and monotony, whether it be of life, of work, etc. So it's staying where you are, or could be taking a chance with with someone.
Step out of your
Yeah,
The failure to
comfort
launch.
zone.
and you see a lot of
Failure to launch paradigm.
well, you have a lot of it. It's shown internally and externally a lot. Where again, we'll go back to the proposal. Right, she's in her comfort zone at work, and then she's forced to go out of her comfort zone at this cabin, right outside of where she usually is, and pretty much a staple of Hallmark movies too. Right, of transport her or him away from where they usually are,
the office to the
Yeah,
local
the
tree
bitty
farm.
city, the metropolitan
Yeah,
which is also
cacophony of metropolitan.
matches when they take a chance on a new person.
Down
It's
to the
either
village of Lewiston.
either
And
stay by yourself, or you can take a chance and fall in love.
Yep,
You know,
and
so
become
it's-
the muffin maker of Shady Brooks Hollow Glen.
That's right. That's right. Can you help me make this extra batch of batter for the big competition? I guess I will. Let me take my sport coat off and roll up my Armani shirt.
Yeah, let me take this flannel. This is
Have it
flannel.
Here,
Well,
help
I
me
just
knead the
finished
dough.
patching your roof and
Maybe I will.
shoveling the driveway for old Mrs.
Yes. And old Mrs. comes in and says, "He's a real catch, isn't he?" And she's like, "Oh, not. Stop it, Mrs. Robinson."
Him? I don't see it.
well, he spends his Friday nights serving at the mission.
What about childhood sweethearts? Is that might be one like they grow up together and I never saw them that way before.
Okay, so
Well,
I have
had-
some where that is a what's it called? That
So I
would
had
be,
friends evolve to lovers.
Yeah, there it is.
Ghost
Yeah.
of Girlfriend's Past. That could be nope, not that one. Not that one. Princess Bride. Maybe a
I
little
like
bit.
Princess Bride a
All
lot.
right. I do have. That's it. Oh, Just Friends.
Just
Another
friends.
Ryan Reynolds one.
You would.
You would.
Dude, that is such a good one. If there was no, I don't care. Listen, anyone who wasn't sure if Ryan Reynolds should have played the Deadpool character should see that movie first. Just Friends, and be like, "That's freaking Deadpool
Is that
in
the-
a rom-com."
That's the one in the beginning when he has the issue with the braces, right? Or
No,
the-
it's where he's really fat.
Wasn't that the same one? I could be wrong.
He has a really bad lisp, and it's
Maybe
Amy
that was
Smart.
it.
And then he goes away to live in Vegas, and he loses all his weight, and he's like professional hockey. Like he plays hockey, and he's a
Yeah.
high-level music producer.
I remember when he comes back.
And he
Yeah,
comes back.
Okay, yeah, I think
Yes.
it's the same one. The same one I'm remembering anyway.
It's a great one.
Listen to you guys.
Listen to you guys.
You disgust me.
Yes.
My heart was ever in question.
What heart?
Someone's taking the tin from me.
So let's ask what because I think it is an offshoot of rom-coms, but let's ask why Hallmark movies are so magnetic to some people.
Because they're easy like ice cream.
Easy like Sunday morning.
They're easy to consume like ice cream. And yummy as it. And as yummy as ice cream.
I will say this. I do not like Hallmark movies, though. The tin is back. All right.
My goal was to say it before he got his question. Before he got his question out of his mouth, I'm like, because they're yummy like ice cream. And easy to consume. And tasty. And the connection too, right? They allow Hallmark allows for connection like almost immediately. They set out characters, and it's almost like pick a fighter. You pick your fighter, and you just ride through it. And it almost like channels you into like the predictable. They're easy to consume. It's like a color by numbers.
I do think it's interesting though that Tin Man. I guess I'm with you on this.
Yeah.
But
Share
because
the heartlessness in this one.
those Hallmark movies include every single one of those tropes that we just discussed, and we're so glad to say, "Oh yeah, we enjoy those," but then we don't enjoy it in Hallmark movies.
Right.
So for
I
other
don't.
people,
I don't.
what? So we had KMax here that loves them. I want to hear Tin Man. Why do you think other people?
I
love
think
them?
other people love them because I feel like that's more fantasy. I feel like it's more of a fantastical belief of how life, how love could and should work out for someone.
See, he gets me.
I'm not.
That's exactly why I like
I
him.
feel like I don't enjoy it because I feel like the fantasy takes away from the conflict and the comedy. That's why I think I like the rom-coms better, is because it's a little more relatable and the conflict makes sense.
There's more
In the
of
comedy.
that 20% that you're talking about.
Yes.
In the story.
Yes.
Where Hallmark is like 98.
Yeah. I
And
would
that
say
2% is like, oh, it's snowing and I can't get there on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for that problem to be solved easily and with a handsome young stranger, tall stranger. There we go. That's right.
Okay. Yeah, because I think for many people, movies are a place where they expect to be entertained and uplifted. Movies for some of these same viewers may not be a place where they want to be challenged or frightened or even educated. And perhaps for these people, any other outcome besides peace after leaving a theater or a movie watching experience would be upsetting.
Yes, but they're not less. Let's be clear.
No, I'm not putting them down.
Because it could feel like that.
It will feel like that. But I'll promise you I'm not trying. I'm not trying to hurt you.
I'm gonna drink too.
Because, man, you go to the movie house to feel that way sometimes. Or you turn on a...
Yeah, I mean, when
you have
you
as
talk,
one of your favorite channels.
when you talk classic movie-going experiences, it's happy ending. It's, when you're talking like our classic movie, like our 80s experiences watching movies, it's some sort of triumphant ending.
I don't know if I'm looking for happy as more as satisfying conclusion.
Well, I'm saying
yes.
This is my guess as to why people enjoy Hallmark, though.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yep. Just because you're unable to empathize with us. That doesn't mean that you...
So, but when you say it out loud, it's like, why would anyone want to spend their time not being uplifted and comforted?
Right.
So, even though my lens is, I want some challenge here. I want to think, make me think, make me entertain me, make me think. I want to experience this movie, not just watching it for this runtime. I want to be thinking about it next week. I want to be thinking about it in a couple years. Okay, that was your perspective on that issue, or that was your theme. That was what you wanted to let the audience know.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not what everyone else's lens is. So I think for a lot of people that enjoy the endless Hallmark marathons, it's, this is my time to get uplifted. Just sit back, relax, let the fire crackle, have a nice hot cup of cocoa or coffee, and just let this thing, soothe me.
Yeah, let it soothe me.
Finishing each other's sentences.
Sandwiches.
So, with that being said, is the sole purpose of Hallmark movies to make their audience feel good?
I think so.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, I always said yes, it is connection. They want them to feel a connection. And we talked about how strong belonging and connection is. So these people, if this is their time for connection or belonging, turning on that TV, this is my time to feel. I feel like emotionally, it can put someone in a good place, and even physiologically, not just rom-coms, but like Hallmark specifically. When you don't have to be so. We live in a cynical and sarcastic world. When you don't have to be for 60 minutes or 90 minutes, that could be. Now, this is news breaking. We should have bells for this. That could be a good thing for people to just step away from, I have to be cynical, I have to be sarcastic, I have to be on guard, I have to be careful, I have to be scared, I have to look for the jump, I have to be peeling the onion, how about just let it come to you?
All right.
What about oxytocin? The physiological relief of the love hormone, where you actually just feel there's no guard, there's no defensiveness, there's no worry, there's no stress. It's just pouring on the good. It's almost like turning on a nice lamp, a nice UV light in the wintertime to beat this, the kind of come against your seasonal depression. You turn that on, and you get these releases of, I don't have to. Nothing scary is going to happen here.
Here's
probably not going to get challenged, but this is going to be good for me.
Well, one of my analogies as I was thinking through this episode, for music, you could have someone that's this beautiful songwriter and with these great lyrics, moving lyrics, and you could say, "See, that's an amazing song right there, beautiful singing, intricate notes and an original piece," and then you can have a DJ just hitting buttons and going along with a beat, and someone saying, "I love that DJ music," and I hate feeling the way that that song made me feel. And to me it's kind of similar, where it's there's a lot more time and effort put in the other one, and You like the other one better because it's what you're feeling and you can dance to it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I'm viewing this, because I'm trying to put different perspectives on this thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I'm seeing it. I'm not saying that like club music is wrong or anything, but if that's what people want to feel and dance to, then I mean, I can't say no, that's not music. This is music over here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. I'm going to quote Agent Smith on this one. So, because I've watched a fair share of Hallmark movies, and I just could not get into them.
Yeah.
They were just. It seemed like the depth or substance wasn't there enough for me to enjoy just the ride.
So share with us what the Bastion of Hope and Love has to say about this, Agent Smith.
Did you know that the first Matrix was designed to be a perfect human world, where none suffered, where everyone would be happy? It was a disaster. No one would accept the program. And I feel that way when I watch it. I'm like, I can't accept this. It feels too abnormal, too unnatural, that I can't buy into it.
That itself is almost a distraction.
Yes, that itself
It's
is
like
a distraction.
constant distraction
I
for-
can't not feel like I'm half watching and half outside of it, thinking about watching it, and I'm stuck in this limbo of not being able to just fully enjoy it because I can't put myself in this world that I don't believe exists, or I'm not buying the story. It's whatever it is. I can't. And no offense to anyone who does enjoy it, because if you can just sit there and enjoy it, I wish I could be there. I wish I could just go, click off, enjoy it, enjoy the world, knowing that nothing's going to jump out, and then there's going to be happiness. But I won't accept. I can't accept it. I don't know what it is.
Because you're wired into
that 20% of pain needs to be at least somewhat present.
Another
You're wired
analogy,
into the Matrix is why. I need this. I'm told that this is what I need.
Another perspective I was trying to put on it is like a workout. It's like if you're lifting, you feel the burn, you feel challenged, like, all right, I'm making progress, as opposed to, okay, I'm going to put 20 pounds on here. Nice, easy. All right.
Yeah.
That's also how I was kind of looking at it. It's like, well, I like to feel like there's progress. I'm doing something here.
There's got to be some pressure, something conflict, some kind of struggle.
So like you're using your art. So it's like you're calling on your art to be the parallels that I'm hearing you make to art consumption are like exercise and growth and challenge. And that is definitely a lens, but it's there's no but. It's definitely a lens, and I think it's a limiting lens to say that for it to be purely edifying or get the most out of it, you've got to feel the burn.
Oh, no worries. There are other lenses, for example.
Sometimes people get the burn from 20 pounds. That's just that.
Well,
yeah.
So so one of my most watched movies, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah.
Is that challenging me?
No.
I'm shaking my head no.
No.
But it's one of the movies I've watched the most. If I've watched Jurassic Park 100 times, by that 100 time, am I still being challenged the same way? Probably not either.
Right.
So, it's that enjoyment hits for different people. So
Yeah.
Tin Man, even though you loved all the tropes that were on there, Hallmark doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
But you'd still say, I really like rom-coms.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
So I think that is different, though,
Yeah.
Philip. I also wanted to backtrack and say no dissing on like DJs and people that make club or electric music. Is just different than a different skill set than classical musicians will say.
I do enjoy my fair share of house techno.
Oh yeah,
EDM.
If we get into a music discussion separately, man, let's do that, because I feel like art wise I think there are differentiations to be had. I honestly do. I feel like a musical snob that way, but I just feel like
I did watch a Zac Efron movie where he played a DJ, and he's like, the beats per minute is what you got to hit when you're dancing. Your heart reaches a certain level, and they want to hit this same. I'm like, they're measuring heartbeats for people who are dancing and reach a certain, hertz level and BPM for these types of songs to like. I'm like, that's kind of neat. Like that idea in of itself is already something I thought was that was beyond what I thought.
But it's I don't have the lens for watching Hallmark movies to just, melt in the couch and let it soothe me. I don't have that lens. So I'm trying to reach and figure out how I can relate to, why other people do.
I mean, Hallmarks aren't my, I make fun of my mom all year long.
Does she watch them?
Because not just Hallmarks, but
I
Christmas.
ask people who
Christmas
watch a ton of them.
Hallmark all year long. They have a station.
Christmas Hallmark all
not
year
just
long.
Hallmark, but Christmas Hallmark movies all year long. Almost like if I were a doctor, I would prescribe it for her. And for others, lock it on there.
So when I was taking care of Lum, and I was at Brenda's house, 8 hours every day taking care of Lum, Brenda would watch hours of it. And I remember being like, because I had nothing better to do, so I was writing at the time. But I'm like, let me guess, that guy, they don't like each other and fall in love at the end. She's like, yep. And she just enjoyed all of it. Yeah.
She's like, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Probably.
Yep.
And I'll sit there annoyed myself watching them, with my family. With my family, sitting there and I'll be like, watching that thing, just so annoyed. I'm like, what are you watching out of this? So before I sound like the absolute apologist for this style, it is more annoying than it is joyful for me to, you know what I mean? It just there's a variety of lenses and depths here that I approach this also with the Hallmark. I'm not the ultimate Hallmark apologist because I'll sit there and watch it. I'm like, Mom, we've seen this a mile away. Everybody's seen this a mile away. And she's like, and she'll go back and talk about it. No, but you're not going to believe who she ends up with. I'm like, you already know that we all believe. We already believe who she ends up with. We all know.
There's no other characters involved in this story.
Maybe we just have not seen enough Hallmark movies. Is there a top 5 Hallmark movie list out there that someone can throw at us and be like, if you've seen this one, you'd get it?
I think that's part of the allure of it, though, is not having to know
they're all
what,
pretty much straight across.
And I feel like they're all very synonymous. They're all just
I started watching one, and it was where a girl wrapped a magical, what's that called? Scarf around a snowman, and he came to life.
Hot Frosty.
Is it really? That's what it's called? It's Lacey Chabert.
She's in every other one of those.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it Hot Frosty?
She seems like she's in every.
I know that's a title of one with that
might
same
be it.
premise.
They made a snowman, but made him look hot with muscles, and then threw it on there, and he came to life, and that became her Christmas date.
That was on the back shelf at AAA Delta video. My dad didn't let me go back to those shelves. Try as I might. They chiseled.
Frosty
Now they didn't build the snowman; they chiseled the snowman.
So this part might help
back on track.
This part might help my perspective a little bit here.
That's awesome.
So I do think Hallmark movies' main purpose is to make their audience feel good. The stories and plots may suffer for it, but if their main goal is to comfort the viewer, then they are accomplishing that. They're doing what they set out to do. And their target audience is typically pleased with that product, with that result. The theme and messages may be copy and pasted, but that's the nature of these movies. And so for me, watching them, if it's not in my comedy wheelhouse, I'm not going to get the same level of comfort from it. Mm-hmm. But other people that like to see things work out for everyone, you can watch those movies on repeat because it's just a little tweak here and there. Oh, this person works in an office, or this person works, a different profession, and this person has a family in the wilderness, and this person, all these little tweaks that you can make, but it's the same thing over and over again. Everything working out is comforting for those people. The same comfort that I'm looking for in a movie is going to be different than that, or is different than that.
Yeah.
So I can see one of them and say, okay, I got it. But if those movies are all lumped in the same theme and message, then for me, I don't have to watch a whole bunch of them to get that.
Like I watch this, I get the rest of them. I know how this one ends.
Yeah. Right, and it's that self-awareness, though, to be like, oh, we know what we're making. This isn't for you. This is for the people that like these movies. And so this reminds me of another genre of movie, the slasher movie. That's right. I'm relating Hallmark movies to slasher movies.
Everybody at home, if you're playing a drinking game that says, let's find out how Voz relates to horror to everything, drink.
You guys thought you had me figured out.
Versatility of the slasher, part 2.
You thought I was so happy to talk about rom-coms. So a main goal of the slasher is scaring its audience. The stories and plots may suffer for it, but if their main goal is to scare the viewer, then they are accomplishing what they set out to do. Sound a little familiar here?
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And the target audience is typically pleased with that product, that result. The theme and messages may be copy and pasted, but that's the nature of these movies.
You son of a bitch.
So if you don't understand it, then you're not the target audience. Leave it for the people that enjoy them. So that's another way that I've thought about
Bobby
this.
Knight, throw his chair.
So do you guys know, so slasher movies are widely considered a type of exploitation movie. Do you guys know like what an exploitation movie is?
I guess it's they build it around the money and the audience.
Yeah. So I'll give a quick summary. They're low budget movies designed to make a quick profit by appealing to a niche audience. Traditionally, they use taboo subjects like sex, violence, drugs, or contemporary social topics. And I use the term traditionally because I think that what we have here is a new subgenre of exploitation film that I'm going to coin a new term here. I'm going to call it relaxploitation.
Jeepers. You heard it first here, folks.
So there it is. So it's a movie that...
pending.
Go relaxploitate me.
So it's a movie that has its niche audience that craves the absence of conflict and the comfort of belonging. With calming ups and almost no downs, they are minimally dynamic stories designed to have a quick financial turnaround, and their target audience couldn't mind one bit. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not putting them down because there's people that just can't understand why you like slasher movies. And then, so same thing to like Hallmark movie. Can't understand why it's the same thing every time. The girl gets chased by the killer.
I wonder if there's
kills the
nobody.
killer.
I wonder if there's nobody who can be both. Like if there's like, well, are you a slasher enjoyer or are you a Hallmark enjoyer?
That'd be funny.
You know, there's two types of people in this world. You find enjoyment in this one, or do you find enjoyment in this one?
So that's what I. That's as best as I could offer.
That's pretty yummy.
My perspective on it.
That's neat. That's
So,
a
like,
really good. That's a really good take.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
like I said, I'm not putting it down because there's movies like that where I can find enjoyment in this, but people are like, "What are you, psycho?"
What's wrong with your upbringing, your children, or your
What were they, psychos?
What are they, psychos or something? There's a quote from Dusk Till Dawn. Cheechmaker.
All right. Any other thoughts on anything I just said?
I don't know. That was neat. That was
I
a
like
good
that.
one.
It's pretty
That was
complete.
cool.
I hate you.
Yeah, that was good.
Me and James ramble here in the wilderness.
I wonder if we were ever even going to do this topic until he found that gem. And he's just like,
Yeah.
you know what? No, I got something.
Yeah.
I will do this.
By the way, I know Voz hates this because it takes us time, but I have a trivia game with quotes, and I want you guys to see if you can guess the rom-coms.
Oh boy. Okay.
Is that okay? You guys ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. First one. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Dirty Dancing.
There you go. What about this? As you wish.
Princess Bride.
There you are.
I was gonna say I hear that nightly.
What about
That's a joke. You should laugh at jokes.
All right, how about this? I just sort of feel like I'm on drugs when I'm with you. Not that I do drugs, unless you do drugs, in which case I do them all the time.
Oh, man. I know this one. I know for a fact I know this one. So you do drugs, and I guess do them all the time. Can you tell us who
Who says that?
says it?
What actor?
Well, that's going to give it away easily.
Who's he saying it to?
A girl? Scott Pilgrim.
Oh,
Yes. How about this?
Flowers.
I'm hopelessly devoted to you.
Well, that's Grease.
I know.
Damn it! I love Scott Pilgrim too.
Well, what about this? This is one of my favorites. I love you. I knew it the minute I met you. I'm sorry it took me so long to catch up. I just got stuck.
Is the stuck a
Dual
meaning?
It's definitely
Emotional stuck or stuck in the mud?
Bradley Cooper says it in Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one. About
That is a
this?
good one.
What about this? She rescues him right back.
Oh, I know this one too.
Hope you're playing along at home too, by the way. Did you get any
I
so far?
had a good run in the
Did you
beginning.
get them faster than these guys? One's got no heart. You should have been at least 50% better.
I only got one, I think.
Pretty
Rescues
woman for
him
sure.
right back.
What about this? I love you. You complete me.
Oh, that's Oh, come on. You complete me.
You complete me.
Oh, that's Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, see,
Yes,
why?
yes.
Because I do a heck of a Tom
Yes,
Cruise. That's
yes.
why I played it with a look. By the way,
I-
ladies.
you did.
I always
Ladies,
I remember
played it
the
with a
other
look.
one. I remember with her.
Complete.
That's right. Was that a
He had the face right there.
yeah.
I remember.
I don't want to say he looked a lot more like Tom Cruise than I did.
I like. Or
That's very generous of you. That's very
Yeah,
generous.
That's
think of the
true
wrong
too. Man's
Okay.
got those limitations. How about this one? I don't want to waste any more of my life without you in it. Okay. This is a little bit more hip, a little bit more Zach Braffy. There's a clue.
I only know Garden State.
There it is.
Okay,
Garden
okay,
State it is.
yeah.
There it is. What about this? You make me want to be a better man.
is this as good as it gets?
Yes.
No, I'm asking you. Is this the best you got?
What about this? I found almost thing I've ever written about love to be true. I don't know if you guys have seen The Holiday.
I
Kate
have.
Winslet. Oh, okay, my bad
Yeah.
then.
Is that
Jeepers.
Jack Black, Jude Law?
Yep.
One? Okay, all right.
Yep.
Oh, we saw that one together.
It was the in that cabin by the fire. I remember.
Fire.
Oh, this is
Everyone
one
got
Guy
guy
for the
stranded.
night. It was very rainy.
This
that
is a
night.
tricky one. I'm sorry to spend so much time on this stupid game. What about this? In another life, I think I would have really liked just doing laundry and taxes with you.
Laundry and taxes. That's our clues.
Which one of us is laundry and which one's tax? I call laundry.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh, laundry and taxes. You're right.
In another
that was
life-
the perfect clue.
In another life, I think I would have really just liked doing laundry and taxes with you. I love doing laundry, by the way. What about
that
this?
was the perfect clue.
Don't forget, I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy
Bridget Jones.
asking him to love her.
Is that let's not say anything.
I said Bridget Jones.
Is it Bridget Jones?
It's not.
It's not Bridget
Oh.
Jones or saying anything?
That's her though that says it, right?
Just a boy or just a
That
girl
that
standing in
that
front
is
of
a
boy?
knockoff of this movie. That line is a
not
knockoff.
high
Well,
of this
fidelity.
line.
here's why I get it mixed up because I one of the stupid movies that I enjoy is Date Movie, and they switch up who
spoof
says
that?
it.
That's
They spoof
absolutely
line.
right.
And that's why I can't remember where it comes from.
It's from Notting Hill. It's exactly,
Oh, Notting Hill.
dude. I knew exactly why you did too because I'm like, that's from the spoof there.
Yeah.
What about this one? So it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard. We're going to have to work at this every day. But I want to do that because I want you. I want all of you forever. You and me every day.
I know that. I
Is
know
that
I've seen it.
50 First Dates?
No.
Oh.
It was brought up tonight though.
That was a good guess.
It was
Say
a
it
very
again, say
good
it again.
guess. So it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard. We're going to have to work at this every day. But I want to do that because I want you. I want all of you forever. You and me every day. Put that phone down right now. You did mention
Trying
it
to
tonight,
put the
though.
mic on.
You yourself mentioned it tonight, Tin Man. That hollow chest of yours. When it seemed you had a heart for 5 minutes. You mentioned this.
I know I've. It's the. No, I really don't know it.
Anyway, I feel like I have power for once on this show. Anyway,
No,
so-
it's okay. I like this. I like this.
It's a fun game, and I hope people are playing at home, right? That's what I hope. But we got an itinerary to get back to, so let's do a couple more. That's The Notebook.
Oh,
You
you're right.
silly goose.
100%. Oh.
What about this?
Oh, I know this one.
I only know if you're a bird, I'm a bird.
I don't know that one.
People don't know, but
Where's
that's
that
my
one?
favorite line of the night right there.
What is that one?
That's from the Notebook.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you. I never wish to be parted from you from this day on. This is a classic.
I recognize You've Bewitched Me. I don't remember.
Pride and Prejudice. Right. Wow. It
see
was a
the- I
million
see the
tiny little
zombies
things
one.
that when you added them all up, they meant we were supposed to be together. And I knew it. I knew it the first time I touched her. It was like coming home. Only to no home I've ever known. I was just taking her hand to help her out of the car, and I knew it. It was like magic. I mean, this is rom-com royalty right here, baby.
Then I Am But a Squire.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh,
James will get this
See-
one.
see, these
I mean,
are-
Tin Man will get this one. I wish I knew how to quit you.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
I like how KMax is reciting these, but he's mostly just facing Tin Man.
We're playing $1 million Pearl and Pyramid. I'm looking right at him.
I don't know that one.
I'm the phone a friend
The
here.
password is clean. Anyway, Brokeback Mountain.
I never seen that. You son of a bitch.
But only because Jake Gyllenhaal. That's all. That's what I was going with. Is Jake Gyllenhaal. All right, fine.
See there, that's why he was staring at me.
All right, last one.
Where's all
I
that
always
Tin Man?
imagine what me proposing to you would be like. You know what? I had it all planned out. I'd bring you to my favorite spot on the island. There's a hidden trail that I used to go to as a child. Now there's a cove there that opens up to this beautiful lake. When the sun hits the horizon, I'd get down on one knee, and the rest of the world would just fall away. Because it would just be you. Because it's just you. I know this is a far throw from a hidden paradise. But wherever you are in the world, that's where I belong. Rachel Chu, will you marry me and make me the happiest man in the world?
Rachel Chu.
Not CHEW, Tuscarora fans. CHU, which gives you the clue of Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh,
Tin
okay.
Man, I haven't seen that one.
I haven't either.
Tin Man, I get what you mean with the fantasy thing, where it's a little distracting. Because a lot of the things, I'm like, who thinks of that? Who thinks of that to say?
Let me give you one last one.
Without writing it down in
Yeah.
a card.
Right, isn't that true? People do fall in love. People do belong to each other because that's the only chance anybody's got for real happiness. That's Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Haven't
Okay.
seen it.
Yes, and that's our little game for tonight.
Nice.
there.
No, that was
Folks, if you're
good.
Playing along at home, I wonder how many people got. I know one of our avid listeners got some that we wouldn't touch there, and I know that another one of our listeners who's a fan of Tin probably got shut out right there. I'm talking to you, Hart.
KMax, I'm reminded, I'm so glad that you always put this disclaimer out there that we are not the
We're not
the
the experts
authority,
here.
we're
Yeah.
not the experts.
We don't claim to be. We're just three dudes with three perspectives.
To be fair, I think I have said I wish I could quit you as a thing before.
Oh, I've heard it from you.
I've overheard it and didn't want to say it.
You mouthed it when you heard it.
I heard it muffled.
I'm so sorry, children upstairs. I bet that.
From the closet. Who's there?
Oh my gosh.
This has been hilariously fun. I don't even know where we're at anymore.
Next topic.
Yep.
All right.
I know someone hit
Onward.
the ding, but hit the ding
was-
again for
You want it? You got it already. Kevin.
goodness sakes.
Stop playing with your dinghy.
All right. So, we mentioned it before, but if belonging is the most comfort we feel in a movie, and laughter is also at the top of that list, why then aren't rom-coms our personal favorite go-tos and the movies we watch most? We as in us three and any listener that also feels similar to our discussion so far.
Sometimes they might be.
Yeah, sometimes it might be. I think when I'm not trying to put on the cool or tough or intellectual, I like when I put on posts. If I was to post something, I enjoy historical fiction. I enjoy this or that. It's not the real me. Anybody that knows the real me knows that I'm probably gonna love a rom-com or a silly comedy, or easily accessible horror. Something that's not so deep or super scary.
Yeah.
Something like, give me a Van Helsing. If I'm going to be scared, give me that. Give me something with a little less edge. If I'm going to be dramatic, give me something just dramatic, but like a little bit kind of the Mummy, like a fiery, kind of scary, but not
Oh,
really.
like a more adventure. Like
Yeah,
an
more
action
adventure. I want something I want the edges. I want them softened.
Yeah.
Like a tint of horror.
Yeah, that's it. Or a tint of of
Well, it offers
everything.
what it does is it offers excitement instead of fear.
I
to
think
me
so.
Anyway.
I think so.
Ooh, that's a good way to put it.
I like a good rom-com, right? And I like the payoffs of them. Sure do. Sure do.
I would say why they're not always at the top is because I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe there's something more I like about like a good action thriller.
I think we like texture too. I know Voz loves texture about
Ooh, that's a good way
everything.
to put it, yeah.
Texture. There's not a lot of texture in rom-coms.
Okay,
I don't think.
I will say this because I was going through like what is my top 5 favorite movies. So I'm trying to go through them recently, and I think there's like little notes of each of these movies that hit certain points in my personality or something that I really like. Like one of them was Minority Report. It's a Steven Spielberg, first of all, and it has Tom Cruise, and it's like about a police department that's stopping people from committing murders before they occur. But like his child is killed, he's on drugs. There's they blame him for a murder, and he's got to try to. And for whatever reason, all those notes hit so many personal things with me that I enjoyed the entirety of it, like
Sure.
top to bottom. The ride, the thrill, he's almost caught. He's the murder mystery that's involved in it. And the rom-coms hit a few of those, and they're super enjoyable. Belonging, laughter, friendship, whatever it is that they hit those notes, but they don't hit all of the notes. It's a key that slides into the slot, but only hits 4 out of the 6, sections that that really hit with me personally.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering because all the movies that I looked at that are my top tier of my favorite movies are all like almost scary thriller with horror elements with action attached to it, and it's just like I want 7 things to occur apparently, or 20 things to happen
I think
for
it's
me
like
to
an
like it
equalizer,
personally.
like an equalizer, like a sound equalizer where you got the bass, the treble, the mid, the this.
Yes.
You got these genre that kind of fall a little bit short. They're not top 5, but they have really high this or really high low or really high highs or the mid's really nice.
Yeah.
Whereas the ones that would be the top for you, maybe like the cop dramas or the cop comedy, would hit more of those. They would raise all those levels up a little bit more.
Right. Where the rom-coms are high in these certain fields, but not the rest of them.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's probably why it's not always up high. That for me, at least, that's what I think.
I'm gonna reference what you brought up at the beginning was that the heart of a rom-com has to be the relationship aspect of the story, right? And that's not always what we want to see. I mean, that's not always what I want to see. I mean,
Right.
For the most part, I'll watch anything once, but if I'm gonna dive back into it, there's got to be other things that are going to draw me into it, and I feel like with rom-coms, mostly the rom part. If it's something I don't agree with the rom, because comedy make you laugh, awesome.
Right,
if it's funny enough, you can overlook the rom part of it,
Right.
and just be happy with the comedy part of it. So that would be me personally, though.
Okay.
KMax, would rom-coms be at the very top of your go-to list? Or?
I don't think the very top, because I still do like a lot of like period pieces, like historical, like fiction though.
Sure you do.
right. I do though. I do because I really enjoy like history, but I like it just twisted a little bit, like a little bit where there's artistic license with it, because history's not as sometimes it's not as exciting, but like when you put a little twist on there, or even when you put an absurd twist on there, I like it too. Like in Glorious Bastards, even that what if this did happen, or that'd be cool.
Have you ever seen any Drunken History episodes?
Yeah.
I watched it with my kids. My kids would watch them all the time.
Yeah,
because it was a fun take on real history, and like being told in a fun way.
That's it. It's funny.
But,
that's if you ever came to my classroom, you would hear not drunken history, but someone who probably acts like it while he teaches it. It's funny how kids they get pulled into it. Some really dry stuff, but they'll get right in there on some real heavy stuff. Anyway, I digress.
Cool.
And so I'm relating part of this too, because I know there's people out there that when we talked about isolation and friendship, and it's like, well, sometimes we need a break from that. And to me, friendship and belonging are some of the biggest things that can make you feel good in life. And, it's kind of the same question here. Well, why would you ever not want to feel that way? Sometimes you just want to be alone. Sometimes you want to just reflect on yourself. Sometimes you want to feel a certain way. You look at like when you go to work out, you want a little motivation. You want a little fire. You want to feel like you look at like NFL athletes and they're getting riled up over something. Like they find something to get angry about to make them play harder and faster and better. And so sometimes you want to feel a certain way. So I think that comes into play here, where, yeah, on paper, belonging, you always want to feel belonged. You always want to feel comforted. But sometimes you want to take a break from that and feel a different way. And so I think that relates here too.
Yeah, I think so. Cool.
All right. So I'm going to have us all present one rom-com for a light discussion, and just kind of some comments that you had about it that you found interesting, or how it relates to this conversation, and keep it relatively short, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead, you got one?
Yeah,
I think
KMax, hit us.
I was going to go with one, and I'm going to take another. While You Were Sleeping.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock, Bill Pullman.
Oh, yes.
I love it because, Sandra Bullock, right? But I like it because there's a heartfelt and humorous tone. Like heartfelt and humor are two of my favorite feelings. When something's heartfelt and something's humorous, it balances like lighthearted, and there's witty humor in there, I think. Your misunderstandings, the comedic, like you brought up Tin Man, the misunderstanding there's something that's a little bit off. It's close to being true and it's just off, and then the whole story is drawn on that misunderstanding. Like, oh, I'm not his fiance. I guess I am. Yes, I am his fiance. And he wakes up and he's like, who are you? I guess I love you. Because they all love you. They think I should love you. I guess I love you. And the brother who ends up being the love interest. There's just so many things about it that are relatable. I wrote a couple of silly things down there. It's a cozy atmosphere. Even her apartment, her quote unquote lonely existence is still cozy. And she, her one person in her life that she relates to is the security guard or something, like the toll guard. Have you either of you guys watched this movie?
I've seen pieces. I've seen most of it.
Okay,
yes.
But then no, he's actually someone that works at the he kind of watches over her just from little casual things. So she doesn't have many people in her life, but there's this humorous tone. But there's this there's an organic chemistry between Bill Pullman, who is like the brother, who is like, he doesn't buy any of it. He's like, so you're dating her? You don't seem like his type, and the guy, because the guy that plays Callahan is what's his name? Real handsome guy.
Peter Gallagher?
Peter Gallagher.
Eyebrows.
Yeah, eyebrows. And he's like this classic handsome guy, and he's he's really into like shallow folks, whatever. And so Bill Pullman's like this. He's a carpenter, and he's more of Lucy's type. And everybody thinks she definitely should be together. So the audience is right from the start. So you're comfortably rooting for them to be together. Yeah. And it's so obvious they should be together. So it's as close to a Hallmark rom-com. It marries the two so closely. And it's so obvious. But it's so good, though.
Yeah.
Because I think it's right at the beginning of like the height of romantic comedy.
Right.
It's an early rom-com.
One, yeah.
It's an early rom-com. And there's other people in there that I think are great. Because my favorite scene in the whole movie is, gosh, I wish I knew who the guy was. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Anyway, the dad, the patriarch of the family.
Peter Boyle.
Peter Boyle, that's him. Thank God for you. Peter Boyle, when Sandra Bullock,
Raymond's
dad. When Lucy gets caught in the lie, and she says, I wanted to tell you, I did. There were times when I wanted to tell you that I was never his fiance. They said it. She goes, you guys said it. And you guys just were such a warm family. You guys were just so loving, and you guys loved, and I never had that, and I wanted to belong. And she goes, I fell in love with you. And Peter Boyle, the camera goes to him, and he's like, you fell in love with me? And she's like, no, all of you. Anyway, so While You Were Sleeping, one of my favorites. If you get a chance to check it out, man, It's good. It's comfortable. I think you'll like it. It could be
Nice.
Could even be a Christmas movie if you wanted it to be.
Could be.
The reins have loosened a little.
Right. It could be what if you wanted it to be.
I think it fits my criteria.
There's a trope or two.
All right.
With apologies to Notting Hill, which was my one I was going to go with all along.
Oh, okay.
That one's been watched in our household quite a bit when I
Hugh
was
Grant?
young,
Is that a
like
Hugh
when it
Grant
first
one?
came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Julia Roberts, Hugh Grant.
Julia Roberts, Hugh Grant. Okay.
So I feel like I've seen that a handful of times, but not in 25 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Crazy Stupid Love.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. It is a good one. It's in my top 50 somewhere. Not
Everything's
sure
in
where.
your top 50.
I like that.
It's
No, it's
a
not.
Deadpool bag of top 50s.
It's a fluid.
As I say, I'm like, I got a good list here of a bunch of movies, but that's probably in my top. That's probably my top one.
Why is it though?
Okay, why is it, right?
Yes.
Why is it in my top one? So you have multiple storylines. You have you got Steve Carell, who's cheated on by his wife, and there's a love triangle, so to speak, in that regard. He's reinventing himself through Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling's in it also.
Reason number one.
Who he's now trying to reinvent himself and become this better version of himself, and who he can't stand these women and this lifestyle. He misses his wife and wants to go back. Ryan Gosling is this playboy who's can sleep with anybody, who's handsome and suave, and is trying to teach this guy what to
Let
do.
me tell you right now, it's a burden. It's a real burden. Don't take it lightly. It's a burden.
Who can't, who seems to be impervious to actual love because of his life choices, and then falls for Emma Stone, Steve Carell's son, who loves this the babysitter, who she's in love with someone else, and then these are all funny instances all throughout the story that lead these people all throughout the plot. And then to come to find out there's a twist where all of them are actually connected, and it leads into like a fist fight. Hilarious. I don't know. There's so many good moments in there that it was a good story. It was a well-crafted story,
Yeah.
well acted, hilarious throughout. And I just thought it was and the relationship between everyone was believable enough to enjoy it, so I wasn't distracted by anything being out of place. And between each character, there was something that needed to grow, learn, become better in order to make that relationship connect.
Yeah, there's enough conflict in there between each person that
Yes,
there's more meat.
yes,
on the
there's
bone
more meat on the
between
bone,
everything.
and they didn't sacrifice that for comedy. They were able to weave that all in throughout. And I just think not only I think it's a good story because it's well crafted, very humorous throughout it, and it's just well done. And I didn't have any distractors because of, I don't know, for whatever reason. There was not enough distractors in there for me to be like, that's not whatever. I enjoyed the entire bit of it. So that's in my top 50. So if I were to throw one out there, I'm going to say Crazy Stupid Love.
All right.
Man.
So in my process here of trying to get a grasp of how I feel about rom-coms, because I don't dislike them. Like I said, there's many of them I thoroughly enjoy, but it was why do I get labeled as not enjoying them or liking them or but so through this whole process of trying to figure it out, and some of the stuff that I brought up a couple minutes ago, I thought very fitting that I bring up the holiday touchdown of Bill's love story.
I've never seen it.
So that one came out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, it only recently came out.
Yes, yeah, and so it's the Is it Hallmark specifically?
Yep, it sure is.
So they did a KC Chiefs one. Was that last year? Or was that the year
I think
before?
it was last year. God help us.
So they did a Bills one this year, and just so on the nose with everything that I've come to point out with rom-coms or Hallmark specifically, of just you find your audience, you cater to that audience, and that's it. That's all there is to it. So the opening of this thing starts in Bar Bill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're watching a Bills game, and it's this girl sitting alone at a table yelling at the screen. I mean, that's if you want your niche audience, that's it for Western New York. And then it was like, the guy's trying to talk to her, and she's like looking around and watching the screen, and I'm like, perfect. Like, you got me already. And then it had cameos in it. There's Andre Reed and, a handful of them. And then current players are sprinkled throughout. And they have other references in there. Was it Vidlers?
Really?
Mm-hmm. So all these personal interactions with its audience.
Oh, yeah.
And so everything that I've said in the last, 10, 15 minutes about, you find your audience, you cater to them, and that's fine. Because that's who you're making the movie for.
Exploitated them.
So on full display in this movie, and it's like, yeah, well, I'm still watching it because I want to see all these references. I want to.
That's right.
I want to see it on the screen. I want to see. Oh, this. Look, everybody! Look across the nation. Here's Western New York right here. Where we've made it.
Does somebody jump through a table, then roll over and propose?
No table, because that would be breaking the table, which is conflict.
Oh, right. That would be fun.
But at the same time, as much as you're enjoying these references through the movie and being like, "Hey, it's Buffalo Bills and it's a love story. What's not to like?" It felt like the parts that weren't referencing were empty, though. Like you mentioned a couple episodes about I think it was Talk to Me, the high, and that decreases every time that you push that button.
Yeah.
So every time you get that high, the highest high gets a little bit lower and a little bit lower, and a little bit lower, and it kind of felt like that with each reference. Like once it was over, I'm like, okay, when's the next one? What player are we going to see next? Is Josh in this thing? And to me, it was less about paying attention to your typical tropes that we outlined earlier of, okay, now they're in love. Now she's seeing that he could be a romantic interest and not just a friend. And it became not paying attention to that, but trying to find the thing that made me happy watching the movie to begin with. When's the next round? That's fine. When are the Bills coming back?
Come on with this.
What restaurant are you going to next?
Or what is Sal Capaccio in the next flick?
And he was in there,
yeah,
too.
he was.
And so it felt like it exhausted those highs, and then it ended it once it exhausted them. And the last high was, we're at Highmark Stadium. And it's like, okay, everything came together, nice, neat little bow on it, and we're out. So it ended predictably, comfortably, though. No real challenge, safe and easy to digest. You've got your feel-good references about your hometown, and that's what you're watching it for, though.
Right.
Like you could have watched a movie and cut out all the parts that weren't Buffalo specific, and people still would have watched it from around.
Probably just do the same thing with another team.
Probably.
And then play it in that part of the country.
Just like any other.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
But like I said, though, it's for a specific audience, and by all accounts, it's, hey, they did one for us.
It checked all the
and
boxes,
we like it, So that was mine.
Nice.
And, it may sound like I'm trash talking all these things for having the same premise, but the people that enjoy them, though.
Yeah.
And I can't take that away.
Yeah.
And like I just
say
said,
someone else's perspective.
someone else's trash is another one's potpourri. But even saying that, like I liked watching like the parts that relate to our life on the big screen. I like seeing like, oh, they're at that place, they're at this place, and they're big Bills fans, and there's a couple of things, I can't remember specific ones, but there's a couple of things where it was a little bit of a deep cut of like, oh, if you're from Western New York, you understand this, and maybe a broader audience would have no idea that you slipped in another reference.
Right.
So, did I enjoy that movie? I enjoyed it enough because I had all the stuff that
you were
it
able
set
to-
out to do.
Yeah.
All right. So, in the interest of catering to its audience, I've chosen a couple rom-coms that at least seem a little bit more in our wheelhouse here. For KMax. No, we're gonna pick. I'm gonna list these titles, and you guys will pick. You'll debate which one we watch because we're only watching one, and that's the one we'll watch next episode. For next episode. All right. For KMax.
I'm kind of scared.
I ain't scared.
It's all for you.
The Ted Lasso enthusiast
Oh, yes.
and a fellow visitor of the raunchy humor.
Yes, I will enjoy.
I have Sleeping with Other People, starring Jason Sudeikis and Alison Brie. Have you heard of it?
I have not heard of it, but I think Sudeikis is awesome, and I just love some Brie. Don't you?
Yes.
Without getting into too much trouble.
I watched every season of Community.
Yes.
Tis true.
I'm a naughty Santa baby. I think we're getting to the point of
That's
diminishing
the
returns.
exact...
It's getting late.
I knew that. Listen, you didn't even have to tell me that was the clip that
it
came to
was
both
going
your minds.
across in my brain, and then you narrated it. That'd be the one.
Yeah. He's like, I think we've hit the point of diminishing returns.
All right.
That show's so good.
And for the Tin Man, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable. Back where I come from, there are men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They are called good deed doers. And their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got. A testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure at this time in presenting you with Colossal.
That is also Jason Sudeikis, isn't it?
It is Jason Sudeikis. And we have Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh.
That's right.
You can't lose.
Anne Hathaway monster. Yes.
This was also taken in consideration.
Vaz is a benevolent host.
Benevolent dictator.
I take away.
The hand strikes and gives a flower.
I give you one, I give me two.
Okay, so is that a movie I just have to watch?
No, that's what we're going to be watching for the next.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
those
So
two
one of
movies-
those
So
two
one of
movies.
those two.
Oh, okay.
Can you give us a little lay of each of them?
Yeah. I'm going to go grab them because I'll just read the back.
We'll keep them in. All right, I'll fill the time.
Yeah, he says this. He
Okay.
goes, watch them.
Watch
I own 'em.
Own them. I would say this though. I'm just throwing this out there. I would be remiss to say this about rom-coms.
Yeah, let's have it.
You know how many movies are based on Shakespearean plays? The plays The Taming of the Shrew, Twelfth Night, Much Ado About Nothing,
10 Things I Hate About You.
A Midsummer Night's Dream
Yes.
are the basis for so many rom-coms. I don't know why we didn't say Shakespearean plays. Good enough for Shakespeare. It should
Hamlet.
be good enough for us.
Hamlet.
Hamlet.
Yes, you are right.
Did you say omelet?
Omelet.
Hamlet. It's a tragedy.
Right, so Sleeping with Other People. This is straight from the back of the DVD case here. From producers Will Ferrell and Adam McKay. Comes director, Leslie. It's spelled weird.
Leslie Nope. It's a K.
It's spelled weird.
Spells what? Weird. We just saw this movie last day.
Hot rod. But so it's a raunchy new comedy. 12 years after their one-night stand, Jake, played by Jason Sudeikis, and Lainey, Alison Brie, cross paths and realize that they've both become chronic commitment phobes. Despite their obvious attraction, the two agree to keep their friendship strictly platonic. But as sexual tensions rise, their deal proves to be more difficult than they thought. Featuring a hilarious ensemble cast starring Amanda Peet, Natasha Lyonne, Adam Scott, and Adam Brody. This smart and sexy comedy, quote, will leave you laughing very, very hard.
Oh my goodness. Where's the punctuation
Will
in
leave
that
you,
sentence?
comma.
What kind of movie is
The
this?
front,
Leave you laughing.
the front says,
Hard.
Yes, you described
gotcha.
what I was hinting at.
All right.
Kyle
I got
Smith.
it. I didn't know.
For all of you other
For
guys,
any people who didn't get it.
Kyle Smith of the New York Post says, sexy, sweet, and funny, all at the same time.
Describing KMax.
So that is Sleeping with Other People. Colossal.
Pass it around for the class.
Gloria, played by Anne Hathaway, is an out-of-work party girl who, after getting kicked out of her apartment by her boyfriend, is forced to leave her life in New York and move back to her hometown, where she's reunited with her childhood friend, played by Jason Sudeikis. When news reports... here's where it turns. When news reports surface that a giant creature is destroying Seoul, South Korea, Gloria gradually comes to the realization that she is somehow connected to this far-off phenomenon. As events begin to spin out of control, Gloria must determine why her seemingly insignificant existence has such a colossal effect on the fate of the world. Experience the wildly original film critics are calling, quote, a great deal of fun. Screen Anarchy says, truly a film not to be missed. And ComingSoon.net says, thrilling, funny, original, an instant classic.
Interesting. Sounds unconventional. It definitely sounds like an unconventional rom-com.
The beginning is like straight out of a Hallmark.
Yeah. I did see some of that one.
Anne Hathaway. Jason Sudeikis.
And a kaiju.
And Seoul, South Korea. I want to say that again, listener. Anne Hathaway, Jason Sudeikis. When you think of those two, you think Seoul, South Korea, and monsters. On this side, I'm looking at...
I'm trying to stay as unpredictable as I can.
I'm looking at Amanda Peet. And
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Alison Brie. And I'm saying, how are we not going to watch this?
I'm okay with that.
Well, no, I'm okay with either. Actually, this seems more interesting as far as like what I think
What we could bring to the... Also, what can we
But that said,
bring to this event,
the Chicago
this meeting, this
Red Eye said the
gathering of
best
the minds.
romantic comedy in years.
In years.
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 Came out the same years. I don't know.
I'd like to see either of them, but I'd like to see Sleeping with Other People.
Okay, I agree.
Hey,
I didn't see any of that one.
Hey,
Okay.
me either.
Okay.
There we go. Sleeping with Other People.
And since it probably is not streaming anywhere,
We will watch it. We will live it. And then we'll own it.
I like how like schoolboy innocent he looked, like we were like it's giving a soliloquy from Stand By Me. We'll watch it, we'll live it, and we'll meet back here next Saturday.
Well, there you have it. Our next movie for the chapter on rom-coms is going to be Sleeping with Other People.
Sounds good. I like it.
Okay.
Agreed.
Any other jingle witties?
Man, oh man.